of 15 years, and both of them blocked me online. Hello, everyone. You're so much welcome. Now, most married women these days, due to what is going on around, are or could be described as the most insecure women. Why do we say that? A man would decide to do whatever he wants to do at any point in time. Sometimes, as a couple in marriage, maybe you might have been having your own issues and you know that things are not working well. Maybe in your mind, you could know that this marriage will end very soon. But sometimes there's no issue, you don't have any major fights, and out of the blues, you just heard, say, your husband, don't go marry another woman. Just how? Farida is the first wife of this guy. Let's call him engineer. Yeah. And they've been married for 15 years. You heard me right. 15 years. Well, as an African man, there's always that thing of, okay, oh, when they marry, oh, even some people that are from polygamous home, some men from polygamous home will tell you they don't want to marry another wife, oh. They don't want to do polygamy. They don't want to subject their children to polygamy. But there are still some men, they will spring surprises on you without you having an idea. And this case is a sterling example. Let me break it down. According to Farida, she said she heard her husband was getting married. In fact, that her husband called her on the morning of his marriage to Sisi Alagbo to inform her pé mo ti fẹ́ yàwó kejì o. And can you imagine the shock that woman must have gone through? That, for example, let's say a particular Saturday, your husband is out of the house. He now calls you to tell you, madam, ìyàwó mi, mo ti ṣe wedding pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi o, kìnìkan. How is that woman supposed to take it? Unfortunately or unfortunately, all the husband's family were also present in that marriage to Sisi Alagbo. Do you imagine the mental torture that woman must have gone through that day? If she happened to be a woman with a high BP, do you think her BP would not have shot up so high? How cruel can a man be? Okay, let's even assume that the man is a Muslim. I've not established that yet. Let's assume the man is a Muslim. Islam allows for a man to marry more than one wife, as long as he can treat them equally. Though men don't like to hear that other part. And you want to marry another woman. What's the best way to do it? You call your family member, no idea, no clue, no information, until the Saturday, I'm just assuming, until the day of the wedding, and the man picked his phone and called his first wife that, I am getting married. Oh. That is the highest level of cruelty. You see the way our men spring up surprises? You saw the same way this man, what's it called? Kasim Adioti, spring up marriage with Messi. You saw the way, who do we say? Judy and Yul Edochie and Judy Austin may got to know about their marriage online when they've already had a child. How cruel can a man be? And a lot of times, our men cannot even take 0.0000001% of what they try with us. If a married man has a sense of, somebody is calling my wife, or my wife is giving somebody an attention, their body starts misbehaving. They cannot be married. They can't imagine you giving another man an attention. How much more now seeing any evidence that you have a feelings for another man? But they will do all their kurukere in a way that they will date the woman very well outside. They will make sure they get an accommodation for her. They will plan wedding. They will do all the wedding preparation. And they will go and marry another wife. And the audacity for the man to call his first wife at home to say, I'm getting married today to another woman. You won't buy your wife? Or do you think with that news that you called her to tell her on that day of wedding, she will jump up and be dancing and praising you? What exactly is going on? If your first wife is not appealing to you anymore, if your first wife, you're falling out of love with her, please, má rán lọ sí mental home, má rán lọ sáró. Get people to quickly inform her before that day so that she will know what she's into already. But for you to now dump such information on her on that particular day, oh my God. This is not a marriage of 1 year. It's not 2 years. It's not 5. It's not 12. It is 15 years old marriage. 15 years old. And this woman said, both Sisi Alagbo, the new side chick turned wife, and her husband blocked her. Let me take that again. Oga will go do runs with side chick for outside. Him and side chick come block the real wife online. So that one cannot see what is going on their page. And you still claim that you don't want to leave the first wife when you've already stripped her, you've already affected her mentally. What exactly is going on? I feel big I want single women gone these days, either unmarried one or the ones we don't marry, we don't chop breakfast. I think they even have more peace of mind than a lot of women who are in long-term marriages. Yes, because when you are married and things are okay, as in you don't have any major whatever, and all of a sudden your husband will now call you one morning to say, Farida, I'm getting married to another woman today, and just bear with me. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? According to statistics, and if you have people or someone you know who is a mental health nurse or who works in a psychiatric home, ask them. The population of women who are in psychiatric home, if you zoom into the cause of their mental issues, ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin ni, ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin, boyfriend, fiance, husband ló gbé àwọn obìnrin débẹ̀. Apart from ọ̀rọ̀ ọkùnrin, then ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ wọn. Because I don't know how you want that woman to take that shock absorption. How can you, my husband of 15 years, call me and tell me you're getting married to a woman on that same day? Where is that done? Which Islam preach that? There are rules to this thing. I'm not a Muslim, but I know that there are rules to this thing. You have to carry your first wife along. You have to pet her. You have to get her buy-in. She will come with terms and conditions, yes. She can say, Mr. Lagbaja, okay, you've been begging me that you want to take another wife. Àwọn ará Ìlọrin, according to what gist says, wọ́n máa rán ìyàwó àti rán ìyàwó lọ sí Mẹ́kà báyìí. Tó bá fi dé, wàhálà yóò máa gbọ́ pé according to allegation ni o. Bí ọ̀dẹ̀ fi ń ṣe cruise ni o. Tó bá ṣe ń dé báyìí tó ní alájà ti dé láti Mẹ́kà o. The next thing tó máa gbọ́ tọ́kọ ẹ máa sọ fún ẹ pé òun ti fẹ́ yàwó lé ẹ lórí. It's just a way, let me put it like this. It's a way to pacify the wife so that you won't feel, in quotes, bad. But this one way, this man now decided to shock the woman. What exactly is going on? How could a man be so mean? So when this happened, the first wife now made a post online. I'm going to read it. She said, anyways, I am not surprised. That's human being for you. I don't have anyone to fight for me, but I have God. Did I even know her? Did her husband introduce her to me? She's referring to Sisi Alagbo, the new wife. I got to know on social media that my husband and Sisi Alagbo were getting married. I pray I heal from this pain. The pain is just too much to bear. I don't think I deserve this from him. Almighty Allah, have mercy on my soul. Oh my God. She continued and said, she derived joy in ruining a fellow human's happiness, Both of them blocked me on social media so that I won't see rubbish they were doing online. Husband never told me he's getting married to her. It was on social media. I got to know, even on their Nikai. Husband called me in the morning. He didn't tell me he's getting married on that day. So I don't understand this your post too. If a man that we have been together for about 15 years can can't can't treat me like can treat me like this, he doesn't want to be my husband. To say Alagbo should have him. Oh my god. Ah, my people. Eléyìí ló ń pè ní ó gbẹnu tán. Eléyìí ló ń pè ní ó gbẹnu tán. You can go and check up Sisi Alagbo on either TikTok or Facebook. How do I put her now? She's an agbo seller. You know, agbo is herbs. Yeah, so she sells herbs. I think her specialty is on fertility. Women who are waiting for the foot of the womb and all that. So I think that's her core specialty. And according to reports, she started with absolutely nothing. Yeah, she started with nothing. She's based in Ibadan, and she hustled. That she hustled. In fact, this is her second marriage. Sisi Alagbo was married before, and they said she heard where in that first marriage. But me, if born in first marriage, yeah, but she didn't have it easy at all. That even as at then, it was because of her bad marriage that she joined. I think one of the popular group on Facebook, Rant HQ, and that's where they made a donation for her for her second baby at that time and all of that. So she has two children. And since then, she's been doing an both very well, you know. She's very industrious, very hardworking. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ gbọ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ sókè gan, ọwọ́ ẹ̀ jí sówó. Right now, if you go to her page, you see she just announced a new Sisi Alagbo building. Very lovely building. I think somewhere in Ibadan as well. So she has money. She even went to China this year, a few months ago. I think about 3 months ago. She went to do a training, yeah, on Chinese practices, herbal practices or something. So she's a very forward-thinking woman. Àwọn obìnrin tó mọṣẹ́ ṣe yẹn ni, yeah, tójú ẹ̀ náà ti bó ní first marriage. I'm just giving you a backstory of what we know about her. And one funny thing is, this man, this engineer, this husband, he moved to the house of Sisi Alagbo. Ó kó lọ ọkọ ó kó lọ sí ilé ìyàwó kejì ni. You know what that means? The man moved from his first wife house, don't go to live for second wife house. Because Sisi Alagbo is wealthier. Yeah, she has money. She has a cozy apartment. She has everything. And from that day of their wedding, which is about a week ago, she's been doing content back to back to back to back to back to back. Doing content, dancing with her new husband, packing orders. She will even do content with her in-laws. That's her new husband's relatives and all of that. And people have been giving her baskos to say, Sisi Alagbo, you snatched somebody's husband. The man didn't tell his wife. She got to know on the day of the wedding. She's still coping with the pain. And you are on social media every day doing content with that same man. Where is your humanity? Where is your humanity? Why is it that we human beings, in kota legba, are there formula kejiwa? I'm not saying a woman should not. You see, second wife can never cease. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I can see the love. Thank you so much. Second wife cannot cease. To be a second wife is not a crime. As long as told by Baokore, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I can see the love. There will always be second wife for whatever reason. But you, as a second wife, that you know the man is still very much married to his first wife. And the proper procedure of an introduction is not even done before your wedding. and you did kurukere, you married the man. Hmm? You are now doing, the man now left his wife, first wife, now lives with you, and you are now doing video back to back to doing pepe. Ah, obìnrin lọ̀tá obìnrin o. Now women be the enemy of women. Do you want the first wife to go crazy? This is the man she has professed love for, that is the center of her world, the father of her children, her husband for 15 good years. And you just came to usurp her like that? And you think you're enjoying, you're happy? Ha! Ayé ìgbà kan ni Kama máa ń pẹ́. Kama ayé ìsìn is on Google. Kama doesn't need your address to do what it has to do. Kama is so swift and fast these days. Let's give example of our beautiful actress, Mercy Aigbe. Aya Diona. People were like, come on, stop this little woman. Stop it. A man who has been married for 20-something years, tí ò fi ìyàwó ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, tó wá kúrúkúrúkú tó wá fẹ́, ó wá ń pariwo Aya Diona. How are you Diona? When you that just met a man or you decide to make your affair and roll it into marriage, you are shouting Diona. Kí ni kí first wife of 20-something years ṣe? Look at Bímpé Akíntúndé. I'm married to that ọkọ onírùngbọ̀n. It's not up to 2 years. As she was pregnant, the man no Darcy. She had her baby. She did her naming ceremony herself. The man started poking her on social media. But as the man, they throw shade on Bímpé Akíntúndé. That is what's her name? Wasila Coded. Nigerians refuse to drag Wasila Coded. You know why? Because Wasila Coded came outside to tell us that she's getting married to a married man that has, I think, about 2 wives before. So she will make the 3rd wife. Or is she the 4th wife? 3rd or 4th. So she told us, and Wasila did not say because she is a star, she has the fame, she has the money, and be doing pepper them for her iyalis. Wasila didn't do that. Omogbon. She didn't do that. She even showed video of her iyalis' presence on her nikah's day. She never said, Aya Diona, or be doing content with the man to be preparing the man, doing the wives. She never did that. So when the man served her breakfast, and she was pregnant, as the man served her breakfast, and when she born, we can't see everything done scatter. People could not drag Wasila because she used sense, common sense. She didn't do prepare them for the other 2 wives where the man don't marry before, with the house. Because I'm thinking, a man who has professed love for a woman, the man now came to you. Do you think he's not going to use the same formula for you? You're joking, man. Wọ́n ní ìpàṣán tá a fi na ìyálé ó wà lórí àjà fún ìyàwó. Mercy, our beautiful Mercy Aigbe that will be shouting, Aya Diona. Every post by Aya Diona. Go and check her page. I'm not saying they are not together. Don't misquote me. But that Aya Diona, Apeke me, Mina with the H. Can you call with? She's not using it again. She love ti wá sú ni. Ẹni rí nǹkan yìí tó fẹ́ kú pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, ọwọ́ ẹni tó ti sọnù ńkọ́. First wife has found her peace. She did her 50th birthday. Ayé gbọ́rùn mọ̀. Ó náwó dẹ̀ wọ́n ní má jẹ́ kí n rí ẹ birthday mi o. Women, work hard and have your money. Have your money, as in, let everything in your brain take your financial education and achievement seriously. Seriously. Be aggressive about your finances. When you have your money, you cut off bullshit. You don't. Money stops nonsense. And tó bá sọ pé owó ò dá, ó like ìṣẹ́ nìyẹn. Bible gan ni money answereth all things. Pé bí tí owó Tagbara owó wà dé. It's not that owó pé kò di Dangote. No. Have money that you know you're comfortable. You can feed yourself. You can feed your children. Thank you, Chuchu Fitness Hub. God bless you, sis. God bless you too. Thank you for joining. Have your money. If you're a woman, maybe you're working 9 to 5, make sure if it's drop shipping of wig you want to do, be doing it by the side. If you're working in an office, maybe you're a banker, and you know your mother, your grandma taught you how to do pap very well, use your weekend to make pap. Do different flavors of pap. Recipes are online on this YouTube. Sell to people, have customers, do it in paint buckets, do your branding. Bó ṣe make owó in the banking sector end of the month, you know bankers, they pay them even before the last day of the month. As you're collecting your salary, you're putting into your pap business. Go to the market on Saturday morning. Go to, there's this place, Ile Epo, in after Abule Egba, or go to Mushi, or go to Oshu. They are on mile 12. On mile 12. Go and buy the raw material you need for akamu. Do it yourself. Get your recipe right. Then you start doing flavor, strawberry flavor, baby flavor, vanilla flavor of pap. Buy branded Ike. You can have paint bucket size. You can have small sizes. Tell your colleagues that you have. Put it on your status. That one will be bringing money to you. If you have somebody that can join you to make it easier for you, add and join. It's not every day you'll be doing it. Just one Saturday is okay. Then you keep it. Then you send out deliveries on Monday. There's always a way to go about it so that you can increase your capacity. There's a story of a woman who did what I'm just telling you now. And she resigned from her banking job to start doing akamu. Branded. She now later started doing akamu powder, packaging it in sachet, and has started exporting even years ago. And you know what pushed her to do that akamu? She went through a messy divorce with her husband. And she didn't have money to feed her children. She didn't have enough money to feed her children. So she was doing a small 9 to 5 that wasn't making her too much money. She started doing akamu. Now she's a big woman. Have your own money. So that when they serve you breakfast, and you are crying, because you will cry, except you don't love the man, or except you've not invested in that marriage, or except you don't cry inside the marriage itself. Your mind don't come out, your eye don't dry up. Make sure you have the kind of money that you can call an agent. Well, uncle agents, please, I need a house, 2-bedroom house or 3-bedroom house in Ogudu or Surulere or Oshodi or Agege, anywhere. But if you don't have options, that money can cure, you will keep taking shit. And that's it. But we women in this 2025, if you know hear word, nobody's ready to drag anybody. We could just look you like this. See women selling everything online. The one where they sell wig. In about 1 or 2 years, you could see she don't build a bungalow, build a house, or buy a car. There's a kind of money. I'm not saying they are not good men. There are some men that, God has blessed them so much that their wife has all the money. They can give their wife anything. They've spoiled their wives. They don't need to work or something, or there's so much money. But there are few men. How many of such men do we have now in 2025? A lot of homes, now the women they carry now, these days. A lot of homes, that the woman they pay rent, the woman they pay school fees, the woman they stock the house. Or sometimes the man will pay rent. Now the woman go be pay school fees and be stocking the house. And we know how prices of things have gone up. And some women, it's not easy for a woman to tell outsiders that my husband is not doing so thing in the house. It's not easy. So even if as a woman you're helping your husband, which is not bad if he doesn't have the capacity. Yeah? If you're helping your husband and is honoring you, honoring him, you have an understanding, you know, you guys are still managing your situation, showing love to each other, it's fine. Things will get better. But these days, they go use you, use you, use you, use you, use you, use you. To the point say you no go get savings again. And unfortunately, some of these men, because when a man finds out that his wife is very industrious, hardworking, enterprising, ha, some will become lazy. Some will become very, very lazy. They won't hustle again. Now you, the wife, will come to carry everything, be doing all the stress, paying all the fees. You will even forget about yourself. You forget about yourself. You won't remember taking care of your body again. All those beauty, self-care you don't really do, you won't do it again. So please, as women, I'm feeling really bad for this Farida, for a woman to come out and say her husband got married to another woman and didn't tell her until the day of the wedding, and they both blocked her online. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Men, what are you doing to us women, for crying out loud? Why are you showing such cruelty? Is it because Sisi Alagbo has more money? Then you have to jeju your wife like that? Lord of mercy. And I will always say it as a woman, what you cannot take, don't dish it out, because karma is coming for you. And a lot of these days, most women that snatch men, I didn't say all, most na rubbish na they snatch. Because you see those men that you think say, wọ́n wà pa yẹn, ìyàwó lé wọn ló ń package wọn. Oh Lord my God. A woman who is in love with her husband will go and buy Senegal, article, brocade, different colors, sew cap, buy shoe, say, okay, my husband, when you go out, I don't want people to know that your business is not going well or that you've lost your job. Or the man, they go party, he go wear the clothes, the whole thing go dey starch, Baba go take care, do cutting, trimming hair, look fine, go party. You as a woman, wey dey outside, you go see am say, na man clean like this. Look at the shoes. Look at this, the outfit is wearing. This man will have money. And they don't know, say, na the wife wey dey house dey package am. And one thing is, if you don't let a man be a hunter, oh Luma, my God. You see, you that you are now doing for the house to make sure that you're spending your income, spending your savings, he will look for a woman outside that he will be spending money for. I don't know if I'm making sense. As the time permits us, we go to give ourselves these words from time to time. Heartbreak is not a good thing. Some women don't survive it. Sharon obìnrin mi wà, they are giran. You are laughing, Madam Chuchu. It's true. Some women be giran. They don't even know how to dey love, make they carry the thing for head. Naturally, some women are like that. In fact, the husband will be telling you, say, na me love you pass as you love me. E better like that, you. Make you no let men hear wetin I dey talk. It's better for your husband to love you more than you love him. Otoro mo sọ fún yín o. If you are a youngster and love say dey enter your head, I know say wetin I dey talk now, you go think, say, what's she talking about? My darling, life go teach you. What did I say? Life go teach you. That love, love is blind, but marriage will open it for you like this. You can't open eye like pikin wey dey use soap washing face. We can't open eye with soap on the face. You go see the thing go pepper you. If you know chop sense before you enter. So there are a lot of things that we have to learn, because this woman's story now, I just sat down today and said, which kind of thing be this one now? How can you, man, you didn't leave your first wife, you didn't have issues. You now went to marry, do a car with another woman. You didn't tell her. She now got to see the thing on social media. You want to run a colo? Do you want to run a colo mentor? Oh my God, that's so mean. Come on, I can't even. And this first wife we have, I want to assume she has a mother, she has a father, she has her siblings. Ah, how would they feel? They have to stay with her. I can't imagine something like that happening to my own sister or even to my own daughter. Ah, men, make una do softly. Oh. I think men should tread very, very softly. You're not treating a lot, don't you're not all, because of course they are very highly responsible men. A lot of men these days they don't, and when they say men are selfish, I always don't want to believe it, but with these things we are saying, there are some are so selfish. So selfish. Tell the woman, okay, you are still going to do it anyway, whether you tell her you do or you don't tell her, right? Tell her. At least give her that respect. She's still the mother of your children. So, okay, do you think that first wife who has been in marriage for 15 years, so let's assume their first child is maybe 14 years, second child is maybe 12 years, third child is maybe 8 years, they are not babies anymore. Do you think they won't hear and see how their mother will have broken down on that day? Do you think such memories will leave their head? When they are now seeing you as the daddy, doing impromptu coded wedding with another woman, and you're almost sending their mother to Arrow, and you now come and tell us in the next maybe in the next 15, 20 years that your wife is the one that is not letting your children do for you or getting close to you. Are you joking? You think children don't know what is going on? That is why you find out that children don't leave their responsible mothers. When they grow up, it is that woman that they saw crying, that woman they saw breaking down, that woman that they saw hustling, that woman that they saw being jilted. They will they will forever have that extra love for her. And you, the father, in that old age, you now be crying up and down. She didn't allow my children to get close to me. Kò jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mi ṣe fún mi. Ẹ máa sunkún egbére kiri. Many men go cry, yo. Not all men. Like I always say, kudos to responsible men that are doing amazing as husbands and fathers. May you never grow tired. And may you live long to enjoy all your wahala, all the seed you've sown in your children and your wife. But you see the other side of these men, like this Sisi Alagbo's new husband. Because if a woman has family, they don't care. Yes, a lot of them don't care. They don't give a hoot. I always try not to agree when people say men are selfish. But men, I think I've changed my mind. But of course, not all men. Some men. So we can say some men are selfish. We can't say all men because it would be an insult to responsible men. Please, I think, promise yourself as a woman, just promise yourself, say, nothing where your husband, how did they talk am? Nothing where your husband go do you, go make the rubber band where they inside your skull do pa. Because that's what happens when you're faced with so much trauma and mental shock. Mental health is not a joke. A lot of people these days, they are under the pre. I don't want to call that word because of the platform. You know what I mean? The pre, then Sean. A lot of people are. In fact, like I said earlier, a lot of single women now have peace of mind than women with their husband's house. Like you know say you single, say you single. If you don't have any man you are dating, but nobody go there give you problem, especially make God can't give you money where you feel maybe you are co-parenting in peace with your ex-husband, or you have enough money, you're able to pay your children's school fees, gas okay. You can afford, you have thriving businesses, your problem go this small. Even at that point, maybe you're even looking for companionship, not even necessarily another marriage. A lot of women are in that bracket. More run yan more. If I walk on it to wagon, you better come correct. Come correct, yo, because Where they are coming from, their first marriage, their eye don't peel. And they've stood their ground. They've gone through the messy divorce. They are taking care of their children. They are making money. So that's the money way. Oh my God. When God blesses a woman, yes, so we do. Yes, so we make money. Make money. Try to do things that will make you money online. The one that will make you money offline. If you have a pure water business as a woman, maybe you are manufacturing pure water, look for how to be doing bottled zobo as well. Use your energy when you still can. Invest in properties. Invest in bamboo shares. Go and do treasury bills. Stanbic IBTC. Enter Stanbic IBTC. Ask them for treasury bills, the federal government bonds or something. Invest your money there. Be doing it small, small. Let them show you how to download the app. Be putting your money there for your old age. So even if anybody serve you breakfast, the breakfast wey you dey chop, no be say you no fit buy wetin you go chop for breakfast. Do you get what I mean? That's so e be. So it's high time we have to teach ourselves some sense, because this is something that is happening to a fellow woman like us, where another woman, Sisi Alagbo, snatch a woman's husband of 15 years and is doing content morning, afternoon, night with the man, doing pepper them gang. You see, say that thing no go stop. Okay, who do we know is going to be the next person? Like I said, the insecurity a lot of married women have now, I don't blame them. It's just because of what we are seeing everywhere. Honestly, I don't blame them. 15-year-old marriage, this one. Yul Edochie and Yul, 20-something-year-old marriage. Ha. Kazim Adisi and his first wife, 20-something-year-old marriage. So wetin be all those ones wey their marriage still be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? What kind of fear? Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Madam Farida, sorry. You don't snatch your husband. Sorry. Cry if you want to cry. It's okay. It's okay. It's therapeutic. In fact, if you don't even cry, now it was pass, because if you just make your BP go up, ooh, baga. So cry, distress yourself, decompress yourself. But have good people around you. Maybe your friends, your family members. You need to suck in love at this time. But don't stay down for too long. Wipe your tears. Channel your energy to your children, yourself first, your children, and your businesses or your work. When a woman gets to that point, I'm telling you. In fact, make the man dey knack Sisi Alagbo in front of her like this. It's not affecting her anymore. We women have that power. You remember when a lot of us were growing up? Even the one where we know see physically, we see her for film now. Where maybe Baba Akpan and Yakpan, they live for house. Baba Akpan now went to marry another woman. And they are living in the same house, in face-to-face house. Anything where Baba Akpan and the new wife they do, the first wife know they talk again. You could just look them. No fighting anymore. No shouting anymore. No quarrel anymore. You just make sure our children are fine. It is called emotional intelligence and guiding your mental health. That's what it's called. And if life teach you and you get to that point, just enjoy your life. So, Madam Farida, Peleo, you'll be fine. It don't happen before. It's happening to you now. We don't know who's going to happen tomorrow. So that's why we know they make fun of anybody here, because there's nobody we man no fit give breakfast. It's just that a lot of us now, we don't become giron. We don't become giron. Before you bring out self, I don't serve myself breakfast. It's a defense mechanism. I call this clinical response. Now you go determine, tell yourself, say, nobody go send you go on arrow. Don't allow it. Nobody can love you more than you love yourself, woman. And the more self-aware we women are, the better for us. If you see a woman who is self-aware, she understands herself, she understands her drive, she understands her purpose, she understands her potentials, and at that point, she's unstoppable. So that's what I want you to take away with you today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for joining the live session. Oh my God, it's 40 minutes, 31 seconds. Really have to go now. Thank you so much. Madam Choo Choo Fitness Up, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your contribution and your hilarious comments. I could see the laughing emoji. Thank you so much. Please, if you have any comment, drop it in the comment section. We women, please, let's learn to be stronger. Let's learn to hope for the best, right? Let's learn to hope for the best, but should I say the second part? Sometimes expect the worst. Hope for the best, expect the worst. We are not praying for the worst to happen, but expect it so that you can build your mental thickness and you can thicken up your skin when the storms of life want to come. Because honestly, when life wants to happen, it's going to happen without your permission. So that you're not knocked off your feet, start building mental toughness. Start making your own money. Start discerning things. Because waiting marriage be these days, we don't even understand anymore. May God help us. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, Madam Choo Choo Fitness Club. Good night, everyone. God bless you. Bye for now.